Well, good morning and welcome back. We're just out quickly doing our checks this morning. Quite a cold Leeds yard actually. It's feels like -3 at the minute. There's a bit of a wind chill, but never mind. We're just going up to about 5:20 this morning. We have no trailer on it. Well, with no container at the minute. We've got a trailer on, but no box. We're hopefully heading around to Freightliner in Leeds. Trying to squeeze through this gap. Yeah, it's a bit tight, isn't it? Look at that. Someone's not dropped that quite well. Yeah, we're currently heading to Freightliner in Leeds to get a loaded 40-foot container on. Hazardous one. It's going to International Paint up at Gateshead for 9:30 this morning. The box wasn't in last night to collect, so we're having to get it this morning. So I'll jump back in the cab and we'll get on our way around to Freightliner in Leeds, where we can go get this container loaded. Cold out there this morning. It is very cold. Been sat at window for, well, at intercom for near on 7 minutes at Freightliner with window down, waiting for them to get us booked in because it's Hazardous we're picking up. The system doesn't differentiate between picking up a box of Hazardous versus bringing one in. So it just knows there's a Hazardous job on it at some point. So it says you got to wait for someone to come and collect all your Hazardous documentation, but obviously we're collecting, so they've got to just pretty much go up to the computer and just click a button. But never mind, we're in. Looks like it's probably just hitting shift change though. It's going up to 20 to 6 at the moment. All the lifters have buggered off up the top end, so might be sat here a good 20 minutes or so. But we're in. That's the main thing. We got in on our VBS time. At the minute, it's got us at the job at 8:20. I say it's not due till 9:30, but I said I'll try it early because we've got a Rotherham planned on the back of this at the minute for 11 o'clock. And we boxed it up yesterday. The box actually, so the box is on wheels if we still do that job. And they were looking at last night at changing a few things about, but they hadn't really implemented out yet. So we'll wait and see on that front. But for now, we just got to sit in here and wait to get our container on. Be a heavy one this morning as well. I think it's about 25 ton, something like that. And yeah, 24,338 is the weight. That's on it. It's class 9 is the hazard class on it. Environmentally hazardous substances. Joy of joys. So we'll get this box on and we'll start making headway up towards Gateshead. Hopefully beat the traffic as well. We got a box on out of Freightliner. We've come up to 6:05 actually. They weren't that long. They weren't as long as I thought they would be. We have had to amend the stickers on the box slightly though. So there's full ADR, which is what we've got on now, class 9. But there's also the new ADR in like limited quantities as well. So it just has a different sticker on it, and I believe you don't have to. Man, these roads are terrible around here. It's a pothole every millisecond around here. Yeah, I believe with limited quantities you don't need to be full ADR. You can just be ADR aware. Or used to be able to anyway. But this box had both stickers on it. Had full ADR class 9, and then it also, we're getting straight out here, it also had limited quantities on as well. To coming around, and we're keeping going with the weight. This is heavy as this box. Yeah, it's also it also had limited quantity stickers on as well, so we've been told, how can it be full ADR and limited quantities at the same time? It's either one or other, innit? So took the limited quantity stickers off. We'll run it as full ADR. We've got the DGNs or what on it. It's same stuff that's on it. It's all same stuff. I think there's just one that's in a smaller size IBC or pallet or something like that compared to other. So I think there's like 21.5 pallets or something on this. So I think that's what it's confused for when they put the stickers on. So we'll run it as full ADR. It's like the stickers have just been put on as well. They want 4 of them on. There were only 3 of them. They were down low and rest of the stickers are up high. It just felt a bit weird that they were on there, so we got them off and we'll crack on now. The 98 mile up towards International Paint at Gateshead. We're 8 mile from the job. Stuck in traffic up at near Gateshead. We're at Washington at the minute, coming up to Washington services. Need to be across, it goes to 3 lanes in a second here. We need to be across in the 3rd lane, but not for another 2 mile. It's one of them weird junctions where the 3rd lane splits off to the right for the 194 that we need, and the left 2 lanes keep towards the A1. So I suppose with a bit heavier traffic, it will make it a bit easier for us. We've had a good run up though, hour and 50 so far from Freightliner in Leeds. So we're doing alright. Daylight's breaking now, just coming up to 10 to 8. In fact, we're just past 10 to 8, sorry. So we're doing good. We're getting there early at least. We're 8 mile away from the job. It's showing a 15-minute delay on here, which is what we always love to see, but oh well, it is what it is, innit? We expected it. It's big major roadworks up here still at Gateshead and that on the A1. Major roadworks, so we'll see. We'll get through it and we'll get to the job early, and hopefully they might get us in as well straight away. Oh, right here at site, we're in a space. We're just waiting to get down, so we've got to go down to the other yard, which is just literally the other side of the car park. That's in front of us is where we get sorted. That's them just taking the other job offers, I think. This is just not going to happen. They ain't getting in here early. Yeah, they removed that second job, so we're not doing that one. So oh well, it saves the stress of rushing, I suppose, don't it? So it's busy. It's never usually this busy here, but to be fair, I'm never usually here at this time in the morning. So hopefully we're not much longer to get down and tipped, but if we are, we are out. There's nothing we can do about it. Well, we are tipped here at Gateshead. International Paint here. Just making our way out of sight now. I think we could be getting parked up after this. I don't think there's that's been left for us to cover since they've took that other job off of us. So I think we could be in for a short day today again, but oh, what can we do? They said it were busy on Wednesday as well, which is today. They did say we're going to be busy today. Well, oh well, we'll see. They just said they'll let me know later when they thought of something to give us, so we'll have to wait and see what they do eventually plan for us. But we're just making our way out of sight here. It's a bit of a funny old site. It is an old place here, I'm guessing, or some of it. They've got a top bit and a low bit. We were right down bottom at the very low bit. Luckily we are empty though as we make our way out. I imagine it is a bit of a pain when you are loaded coming out of here. Let's see where this lad's going. He's stopped to look at us, so we'll go. We're gonna have to stop anyway at the red lights. It's a one-way system anyway. Forklifts do come down this hill and they don't always follow the traffic light rules. You've got to be watching out for them. Luckily we are empty, so we're not heavy. Or heavy-ish, or heavier even. I said, when it's cold, this does get slippy on here, especially that painted tarmac there. So we're up it, no problems, now that we're empty. It were just like big bags that were on that, it was very weird. So watch the corner of the building. That's the problem bit there, is that corner of the building. Especially when you're loaded, it sticks out like note. But I'll get off and get out of sight here and get on the road a bit, and I'll give you an update when we know more on what's happening regarding the rest of the day. Oh, we're further down the road. We've just stopped at Koenigarth. I just got a sandwich and that from there. Had 20 minutes in there. Looks of it, we're just out parking up after this. We've got a 10 o'clock ghoul in the morning that's just popped through on the tablet. Back to Freightliner in Leeds. It's going to be one of them days, I think. One of them weeks again, I think, this week now. The wind is getting stronger as well. It is very windy at the minute. The empty boxes out of Northern Containers, so what we'll do is we'll get it on. I'll get these swapped and we'll park at Glues. We'll park out the way. We only have a road to job in morning, then I'll try and get a feeler for how it is tomorrow for the work. And if it's just quiet tomorrow, I probably won't start till like 8 o'clock, maybe later. But we'll see. It's just a case of having to wait and see, really, innit? It's frustrating, but there's just no ships coming in for Red Sea. Apparently it's a problem with it. They're having to go around Africa and all that lot, apparently, because of Israel and that. So they just take longer to get in, and then they're trying to shippers are apparently trying to charge customers more. Apparently, well, rumoured anyway. Swap drivers are rumoured. They're trying to charge customers more because they're having to go further, but customers shouldn't have to pay, really, should they? So they're delaying stuff. Everything just gets delayed at the minute, but oh well. And because there's not much stuff coming in, they're trying to limit the number of empty boxes that are being used, because they'll soon run out of stuff to load, run out of containers to load, because obviously there's only a finite number of containers in the UK, and if they go through them at a rate of knots, they could totally run out. So if they keep them trickling, it keeps going, doesn't it? So it swings and roundabouts, really. But we'll get down to Northern Containers now and go get sorted in there. Oh, we're just at Northern Containers, getting this box off now here. Back up a bit, give them a bit more room. Should have enough there. They've got good steering on these lifters in here. So we are parking up after this. We're just getting in line for this box off, getting this box off. There we go. So yeah, we are parking up. There was going to get us on some shunting, but we pretty much just said, well, we don't fancy it. It was just to try and get some hours for us for today, but I didn't start till 5. Overtime starts at 3. There we go. We're out the way. We've got to come around here. We're getting a 20-foot container on, so we do annoyingly have to get out and do the pins in all this mud. But yeah, we just said I'm not that fussed. It's one of them weeks. I'd rather not do shunting. It's picking up trailers, dropping them all the time. It soon gets really repetitive and annoying. So we'll get this 20-foot container on and we'll go get parked at Glues for the night. We should be there fairly. It's just come up to 1:30, so we should be there fairly early. I'm just going to stop here and I'm going to quickly jump off and get my twist lock set up ready for this next one, and then we can get this on and then get on our way to get parked up for the night. I'm just tired at the minute, really tired. I'm ready for bed. Oh, we had a quiet drive. 37 minutes from Northern Containers. We're at Glue Services now. We're literally less than a mile from the job. I think we're 0.8 of a mile, something like that. It's other side of the roundabout to where we are now. But that's not till 10 o'clock in the morning. Just come to 2:15. It has. I'm having to go get AdBlue now. I'll go through it in the morning. I go for AdBlue in the morning. I don't think I can just be bothered at all today. Just want to get parked up, try and get the end spot in here. We can get straight out. Yeah, the end spot right next to the grass is free on both sides actually. But I like getting next to where the gate is, so we'll go park up and then we'll get it in the morning. Make life a bit easier then. Make life a bit easier. Get around, straight in and done. So I'll get out on a walk, get my editing done. That takes care of quite a bit of time then for the rest of the day. So yeah, we're back. We're into Freightliner Leeds in the morning when we've loaded the container. So hopefully they've got something planned for us for a later job in the day or something. But I wouldn't have thought so as such. I imagine it's probably going to be hit and miss at the moment, but we'll see. We'll find out tomorrow on. They haven't said anything of what we're doing in regards after this job, so we'll have to wait and see. But we'll get in our spot and then we're done. There's a wagon parked up in it and it is well over the foreign wagon, but it's quite a wide space, so we'll get right up to the curb as well. Give them plenty of room so they can get out the door in the cab. But what I'll do is I'll shoot off and I'm going to end this video here. So if you have enjoyed it, please do subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, please also like the video as well, and keeps the interaction going on the channel and the engagement. That's key to helping the channel grow a bit, to get the views in and all of that stuff. So I'll get off and I will see you all in the morning in the next one.